Higher education should prepare students for meaningful work, cultivate civic responsibility, and ensure that taxpayer investments yield strong returns. History education contributes to these goals by equipping students with durable skills and foundational knowledge. The American Historical Association opposes SB 37. This bill places politics before the educational needs of students, undermining the affordability, quality, and integrity of general education requirements in Texas. We sent a detailed letter of opposition to members of this committee on Friday, and I do appreciate the work that went into the substitute. SB 37 is an ill-conceived intervention in the state's well-run public colleges and universities. If passed, it would cause tremendous reputational and financial damage to the state's institutions, its students, and its workforce, undercutting what has been a major driver of prosperity and independence for millions of Texans. SB 3's restrictions on the content of history instruction would make it much harder for instructors to guide students confidently through the rich, complex, and well-documented history of the American people. The results will be confusion and fear. Less college-level literacy and evidence-based analysis to support student success in college, less value in the workforce. Support for academic freedom and the traditional definition of shared governance has worked well in Texas. But SB 37 will act like a new tax on higher learning, creating bureaucratic hoops for experienced leaders and putting the institutions at a steep competitive disadvantage in attracting and retaining research and teaching talent. We will pay more and we will get less. It is more important than ever for students to have a sound and rigorous education in history, the humanities, and the social sciences. We stand now on the precipice of profound and unknown changes in the age of artificial intelligence. We need our fellow citizens to understand what it means to be fully human and why it matters.
Dr. Brookins, was there something additional you would like to add?
Oh, sure. I could go on all night.
Not that. Is there something that you briefly like to add?
Well, yeah, actually, it's one of the people who was sitting over here earlier asked a question about how else would you tell what was going on in courses. And I've spent 15 years at the AHA, more than 10 years here in Texas, working with instructors in introductory history courses, the general education history courses. And I have a lot of ideas about how you would figure out what those classes were. The work of the coordinating board is very important in streamlining things and has been very effective, especially for two-year colleges. And it provides students with affordable options that they can choose whether they want to pay less and have a smaller class and take the course at a two-year college, or if they want to have an experience with one of the leading experts in the field and take that course at a University of Texas at Austin. So the market, I think, is working well. You've got dual enrollment as well. So I'm confused by this bill in addition to opposing it. So I have a lot of great ideas. If you want to know how to reach history faculty, we have a conference we've been holding here in Texas. It's the only one of its kind in the country that we run. We had our 10th annual conference this past fall at Texas State. Every year we invite a member of the coordinating board to come, or sometimes two, and talk to us about the work at the coordinating board directly to faculty. And we bring people together from 2-year, 4-year, private, public, and we talk about what those courses should be. And I would recommend that that's a much more productive way to engage what goes on in general education courses.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you all so much for being here this evening.